From the classic Evoker to various colours of sheep to the brand new creatures introduced in the Tricky Trials update, here are some iconic Minecraft mobs that LEGO have never made. By the end of the video the mobs get pretty interesting, so stick around. Let's go! First up is the aforementioned and very annoying Evoker, aka the only way to get the best item in the game, the Totem of Undying. This guy has been in Minecraft since 1.11 in 2016, so he's older than the average Minecraft player. Despite that though, the Evoker has never been made in LEGO form. The Illager raid set from 2020 would have been a perfect opportunity to include the Evoker, as that set depicted a raid and also featured a Vindicator and a raid captain. And then the chance came again in 2022 in the Llama Village set. Yet again they missed their opportunity. At this point they seem to be kind of deliberately avoiding making it. Maybe there's a particularly disgruntled Minecraft designer out there who has a checkered history with the Evoker. Who knows? And surprisingly, this isn't even the oldest mob on this list. More on that in a few minutes. Though I do remain hopeful that we'll see the Evoker in a set eventually, but for the meantime, check out this concept art that I put about as much effort into making as Mojang put into the 1.21 update. And I of course can't mention the Evoker without mentioning the Vex. Now the Vex are admittedly one of my least favourite mobs in the game, and are the reason I die nearly every time I do a raid. They are basically little devils with wings. And since we got their goody two-shoes cousin, the Allay, in early 2023, I really expected that we would have gotten one in LEGO form by now. Seriously, they could actually just change the colours of the Allay figure and then add new printing. Boom, problem solved. You're welcome, LEGO. Maybe put that as well as the Evoker in a Woodland Mansion set that we've been asking for forever, and throw in a new mould for the Totem of Undying whilst you're at it. And don't forget the players' loot scattered all over the floor after they got ganged up on by 27 Vindicators. The set would practically sell itself. Next up is the Armadillo, released recently for Minecraft 1.20.5. Now is it fair to chastise LEGO for not making a mob that's a literal infant in terms of how long it's been in the game? No, it's not fair. But like a doctor that's lost their job, I have no patience. The Armadillo is a mob I actually like. I'll proudly admit that it had my vote since day one. Sorry all you penguin and crab fans, neither of those two were ever going to see the light of day. I think the build of the Armadillo could be pretty similar to the small sniffer we saw earlier this year, and it would go great in a Savannah set, maybe alongside one of the new wolves, because in Minecraft now the Armadillos and the wolves go hand in hand. Or maybe paw in this case. Why haven't you made this yet, LEGO? Come on, it's been in the game for like 3 months already. In all fairness though, it is very likely we will see the Armadillo in a set next year, though I have been saying that about the Evoker since like 2020 now. Moving on to something now that I get endlessly ridiculed in the comments for missing every time I talk about LEGO Minecraft, the sheep. If you've ever built a large wool farming game, then you'll know that there are 16 different colours of sheep. If you haven't, then don't worry, because I just told you anyway. So far we have had LEGO sheep in white, black, red, yellow, light pink, magenta, purple, cyan, light blue, and most recently orange in the windmill farm, meaning we're currently missing 6, those being grey, dark grey, brown, regular blue, green and lime green. And once we do get all of those finally, I would love to see someone make a LEGO build recreating an industrial sized wool farm with malnourished sheep being constantly sheared and starved of sunlight. Isn't Minecraft such a lovely game? I'm fairly confident we will see the final 6 sheep colours in the next 3 to 4 years, because the LEGO Minecraft team seems to be making a conscious effort to keep releasing new variants, but I do think some later mobs on this list are a little bit more needed than recoloured livestock. And speaking of variants, let's talk about the cat. There are 11 different variants to the cat in Minecraft, from the tabby cat to the spooky black cat to the British short hair. Excuse that bad impression. So far we have had 7 of the 11 cat variants, 8 if you count the Minecraft Earth one, which I don't. We've gotten a red cat, a tabby cat, a British short hair, sorry I couldn't resist, the black cat, the calico cat, the tuxedo cat which they recently made an ideas set out of, and the Siamese cat. We are still missing the white, Persian, ragdoll and jelly variants. These are very similar to the sheep in terms of how they've been slowly added into sets over the years, and we are inching ever closer and closer to completion. However, I cannot discuss the cat variants without discussing the brand new wolf variants as well. Up until Minecraft 1.20.5, there was only one type of wolf, and therefore only one type of LEGO wolf. But as of a few months ago, there are now 9 wolf variants, and they haven't appeared in any new sets yet, but I bet we'll start seeing them sometime next year. So now between the sheep, the cats and the wolves, the LEGO Minecraft team has their hands pretty full. Imagine if they introduced a bunch of new default skins that LEGO would have to slowly make as well. Oh wait. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, please consider leaving a like or letting me know in the comments which of these mobs you would like to see LEGO make first. Thanks. And next is another mob from 1.21, the slightly disappointing update. It is the Blazer's less dangerous but more hyperactive cousin, the Breeze. The Breeze can be found in the trial chambers and is actually one of the cooler new Minecraft mobs. It flies around and shoots wind at you, but don't let the name confuse you, because this guy is no breeze to take down. Just like the armadillo, this one hasn't been made into LEGO form yet because of how recent it is. Though if you want to see what a potential LEGO version could look like, check out this video by TJ Albricks, link will be in the description. I think if they did release it into a set, they'd have to make the build a bit different to the Blazers, because the Breeze has more of a tornado spinjitzu kind of shape going on. And it would fit perfectly into a set recreating the trial chambers, but knowing LEGO, we'll get a Breeze-shaped house before that ever happens. I would love to see the Breeze in LEGO form, but like I said before, there are still a few much older mobs that I think are a lot more deserving of LEGOification. And next, we have a somewhat older mob. It is the zombified piglin, who was introduced in 1.16, the Nether update in 2020, and in doing so sent the zombie pigman to its grave, so to speak. I know 2020 doesn't sound like that long ago, but it's somehow already been 4 years since this incredible update dropped. Crazy. Anyway, this guy seems like a no-brainer to me. They last included the zombie pigman in a set in 2018, and I thought they definitely would have put his replacement in a set by now, but apparently not. Especially seeing as they've had regular piglins and piglin brutes for 3 years now. They could just reuse the same pieces and add new printing. Although the printing would have to be quite complex to capture all the details. And once again, here's some quick and poorly made concept art by me, showcasing what the zombie piglin might look like if it ever came to fruition. And similar to the zombified piglin, the next entry is the zombified hoglin. This mob is akin to the piglin, where they already have the regular version, but not the zombified one. Although you would be forgiven for thinking that the LEGO hoglin from 2021 was an undead creature, because that thing is honestly terrifying. Luckily, in 2024 came the Nether Portal Ambush set, where the hoglin got a facelift and a full body reconstruction, and now it looks great. The zombified hoglin seems like a relatively easy mob to make. Just take the hoglin from 2024, add a new face print and build some bone detailing into the side. I really do think we need more LEGO Minecraft sets based on the Nether, because it's such an important place in game, yet it hardly ever gets represented in LEGO form, and a Nether set is always a good excuse to include unique mobs like this one. I do hope to see the zombie hoglin in a set in the future, but it's not top priority on my list of Minecraft mobs I want to see get made into LEGO soon. The next entry is the last mob introduced in Minecraft 1.21, the Bogged, which sounds like the kind of name that an 8-year-old would find hilarious. The Bogged is the newest member of the skeleton family, and what does it add to the game? Not a whole lot, really. But it does look pretty cool. The Bogged is pretty similar to the Stray in terms of its design and also how little it actually added to the game. Having said that, I don't really mind mobs like this or the Husk or the Drowned that are just variations on the classics, because I think they add a lot of nice variety into Minecraft. They have technically kind of already made a mob that does look like the Bogged, that being the mossy skeleton in a Minecraft dungeon set. Once again, the Bogged isn't a mob that's begging to get made into LEGO form, but it did take us 2 years to see the Stray and 3 years to see the Husk in LEGO, so maybe we won't get this guy for a little while. Or they'll just turn it into a house, because with LEGO Minecraft, anything or any mob house is possible. And that brings us to the last item on today's list, and admittedly the last one I could think of. Because the LEGO Minecraft team so far has been pretty good with bringing everything into the sets. Though we really do need a better way to represent enchanted armour, but I'm getting a little off track here. There is a few more odd mobs, like for example the zombie horse or the illusioner, but they're technically not even in the game. The one I've got here is in the game. And it has been in the game for a long time. I'm of course talking about the Endermite. The Endermite has been in Minecraft since 2014. It's been 10 years and we still haven't got a LEGO version. That's crazy. Though I do always forget this mob exists, so maybe the LEGO Minecraft designers keep forgetting it as well. And granted, it would only take like 2 or 3 pieces to make, but I think it would be awesome if they did it the same way they did the now super rare silverfish piece. Bear in mind though that it did take us nearly a decade to get the shulker in LEGO form finally. So the Endermite may not be the Minecraft mob in the most need of a LEGO version, that definitely goes to the Evoker, but it is by far the oldest one. That wraps it up for today. Let me know in the comments which of these mobs you would like to see LEGO make first. For me, it goes to the Evoker and the Vex. All the background gameplay was by me on a survival world I started on the Nintendo Switch recently. And I apologise if the audio quality sounds a bit worse in the second half of this video. If you would like to see some Minecraft mobs that LEGO have actually made and are wondering which one's the rarest are, click here. That's been all for today folks. Have a great day and see you next week.